welcome to my channel, Naturally T. Smith. Look, I got to tell you, I am so excited to sit here and tell you about these boho braids. I'm gonna go with the boho braids, kind of getting mixed reviews, goddess braids, boho braids, but I'm gonna go with the boho braids. I kind of like how that sounds, right? You make it sound like Caribbean, you know? But I am so excited to talk about these, all the trials, all the tribulations. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna have a conversation about these boho braids, because let me tell you, we had a little bit of a situation happen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that I redid my hair. Okay, so I had these in. It took like a total of like 9-10 packs because I like them full, you know. And these, they're beautiful. They're not hard to put in or anything, but I saw some tutorials on these where some of the ladies putting them in was adding in that curly hair. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put these in and I'm gonna add some curly hair in. That was a bad idea. It looked really pretty, right? I'm gonna insert a picture right here, let you see. Yeah, so real pretty, right? Within like 2 or 3 days, it was very nappy. I couldn't get it untangled. So my birthday was coming up and I was kind of sad, but I was like, I love these. I love how they look. They're curly, they're pretty, they're soft, but I'm going to redo them. And when I did them the first time, I did not cut them into like a style, but I said, okay, I'm going to cut them and make them into more like a bob style. The first, I bought them in 12 inches and they come 8 to, so you get 8 in a bag. They look like this. Very pretty, very soft, got the curly ends, you know. And each bundle, there's 16 strands. So what is it, 128 total in an 8-pack. I got the 12 inches and there, I can actually tell you, the brand is very good. It's curly, you know. I have no complaints at all. They're, if you see, like, even the loop is wonderful, easy to get through. This is my first time crocheting. I usually do individuals, and I did the individual illusion as you'll see in the tutorial. I mean, yes, come through. I have no complaints about this hair. I decided to put curly hair in the first time from hair that I bought from a hair store. Wrong decision. I will not do that again. So I actually took all of these out. I even redid my braid pattern. It's similar, braid pattern similar. I did the individual illusion. So I put them back in and decided I was going ahead and go. Speak, Tamara. Makes sense. Use your words. So I put them back in and I decided I was going to go ahead and kind of cut it, make it into a style. A little bit, so it wouldn't look so full. I cut some of these because you get like 2 strands, like 1 strand here, 1 strand here, and then the curly bottom. So on some of them, I cut this top part because it kind of comes like up like this and it looks a little weird. So some of them I cut the top part, but not all of them. And this bottom part is so soft. It feels good. It doesn't feel plasticky. I think it's a really good brand. The hair feels nice. I will get these again. The color is amazing. It's the T350. So I ended up using about 9.5 packs. So about an extra pack and a half because I wanted it really full. And I put it into like this bob style. I've never done crochet before, but it came out really well. I'm so excited. So it looks full you can't tell, I did that illusion style. I show you how I did it in the video. If you want to see more, you want to see what your girl did, you're rocking with your girl, stay tuned. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know what you think. And stay tuned. I will be back with more. And I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye. So of course, you know you always want to start with the freshly shampoo, condition, and dried head. So now you typically want to go ahead and part and then section off individually the front. And what that does is give you that individual illusion. And this is if you want to do that individual illusion. You section off the front of your head and then you make small box braids going across the top in the front. And while you're doing that, I usually take some jam. As you see, Shine Jam is my love. It works great for whenever you want to make sure your parts are nice and crisp and neat. So you go ahead, part them into those small sections, put a little bit of that Shine Jam on it to get it really neat, and then you plait it. And when you're plaiting, you want to make sure that you get it nice and snug at the base, because that will be the section that the crochet needle is going through. And what I like to do is I start it with the plait, and then halfway down I go and start twisting. That's because I have really thin strand hair, so I don't want to braid it all the way down, because whenever I'm taking it out, I do not want it to have knots. So it's easier for me to start it with a plait and then finish it with a twist. Okay, so once you finish plaiting the top section of your head in the front, you're then going to start going back in rows. So you're going to part another section, and then you're going to take the front of it and connect it to the second, and then you're going to do it again, where you'll see here, you're going to take a third section, you're going to take that plait from the first and second section, and then you're going to braid it into that section as well. And this is how you create that individual illusion. And remember, you want to get it nice and snug at the base, because this is where you will be inserting your crochet needle. I also wanted to mention that what I'm showing you here is whenever I did the braid down the first time I did the install for the boho braids. But I wanted to show you this because it does break it down on how to do the individual illusion. So keep in mind that whenever I do the redo, it's going to look a little bit different when I do the redo for the braid down. That back section is going to be different. That's why I'm not speaking on that part. And I'm going to have a braid going across the top, as you will see. But this is what I wanted to show you on how you actually get that individual illusion when you're doing your braid down.
So this is the braid down from the first install that I did. And then this is the braid down when I did it the second time for the second install. And now for the install, you want to take a section of hair or one of your braids, and then you want to find a section in your head that you need to crochet. Please do not worry about that piece of random curly hair. I end up taking those out anyway. They just do not work. So take your crochet needle. Something important to remember is when you're in the front, you want to insert your needle whichever way you want your hair to fall. That is important for the front. For the back, in the middle, I really don't care. It falls just the way it falls. But for the front, you want the needle pointing in the direction you want your hair to fall. So you take your crochet needle, as I tell you, you're pointing down. And again, because I'm right-handed, a little bit of this part right here is going to be hidden for a second, but it's because I'm pointing the needle in the opposite direction than of what I'm used to because I'm right-handed. So again, insert your crochet needle in the direction you want it to fall. And then you take the loop of the braid, put it on the needle, close the latch, and pull it through. Take the latch, insert it back up, take the braid, wrap it around, close the latch, and then pull it through. I'm going to show you this again, and I'm going to go a little bit slower. Okay, so one more time, you want to find the section that you want to crochet, insert the needle, and then take your braid, take the loop and insert it on the crochet needle, close the latch, pull the hair through, take your braid and wrap it back around the latch, close the latch, and then pull that hair through the loop with the crochet needle. That is the easiest way again, and it makes it go by a lot faster. So then take it out the crochet needle and pull it all the way down to where it's snug right at your base. So now I'm going to go ahead and put it in a style that I know that I'll be wearing it in often, and then cutting any of the loose ends so that it can be in that bob style that I am trying to achieve with this curly hair. So I'm looking for any split ends and cutting any of those extra long ends to make it a more nice, neat look. So as you can see, I'm really excited because I'm pretty much finished, and I'm showing you now how in the front you can see it has that illusion to where it's harder to tell that it is crochet, and then you can part it and wear it in any section that you want. So I'm kind of just showing you how I was able to achieve that individual illusion. Again, please disregard that random piece of curly hair that is in my style. I'm going to be taking it out after this video because it just did not work no matter how many times I tried. So now this is just me showing you the back and how full it is. And then as you can see here, I also did that illusion in the back as well, so that whenever I wore it up in ponytails, you could not tell that it was crocheted in the back. I'm so excited because boy, oh boy, It wasn't a hard style. It was tedious because it was my first time. But I have to say that I am really pleased with how it turned out, with it being my first crochet. So I love it. Minus that curly hair. I know it looks crazy looking at it like, okay, so go ahead and take that out, Tamara. Why you got it in? Just take it out. So you want to remember to oil your scalp. I oil it after I finish the braid down, but then I go through and oil it one more time once I've installed my hair so that I do not have a dry scalp. And then after you oil it, you also want to put some mousse on it. Lotta Body is my go-to, and that mousse just really helps it with the strands or any of those flyaways. It helps settle the style down and put it into a place that makes your hair more neat and makes the style a lot neater as well. And I put it all over because it tames it. That's what it is. It tames it and helps all those flyaways.
Okay guys, that was the video. I really hope that you love it and that you try the style. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, click that notification button. Until next time,